morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope I'm having a great morning this morning. It is a Sunday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. As you can see, I'm surrounded by stuff. This is going to be some of my favorite box sets that I'm going to share with you. I've got to me, I feel I have a ton. I've got 110 or 120. Nowhere near a Jamie Cottle collection by any means, but some great stuff in my collection. I think box sets are awesome. Great way to have a discography. Great way to have something unique about your favorite bands. Of course, lots of outtakes, lots of demos that you don't necessarily listen to all the time, but sometimes outtakes and demos turned up better than the original song. I got many that I should show you, but I've brought it down to 8 or 9 or 10 box sets that I'm going to share with you, and just have some fun on this gloomy Sunday morning. It's supposed to rain today. I don't know, something like that. It's foggy right now. I'm going to save this one for another video on my Jethro Tull collections. I love these Jethro Tull collections. And I've got one more coming because I've missed it. I thought I had it, and it's not in my collection. So I used up the last of my gift cards and got that one. So it should arrive today. So I think I'll be able to do the video tomorrow on my Jethro Tull collection. And I showed you yesterday live in Maui, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. This is an amazing set. Christmas gift card purchase, as well as, do I have this right side up? The live in Connecticut, the Grateful Dead. Thank you, Glenn Kellaway from the basement. Anyway, you turn this one, it could be the right side up, but this is actually the right side up. Again, another gift card. And this one was a gift card as well. They're Fragile. Yes, remastered by Steven Wilson. So these three I'll be spinning today for sure. These other box sets I'm going to share with you are ones that I go to on a regular basis. Maybe not all the time because I've got so much to listen to, but if I pick up a box set, these are the ones I'm going to go to. As you can see, I've got box sets behind me. I've got box sets over here. I've got box sets with my CDs. I've got some box sets on the wall over here. I got them all over the darn place. I don't have a cabinet for them. I do have shelves for them, but they do take up a fair amount of space, but there's so much music packed into these little boxes. It's remarkable. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each box set for time purposes, as much as I would love to. I've shown most of these, and pretty much all of these in the past in other videos, but I guess just wanted to briefly share each one of them with you. So, Beck Bogart and a Piece. What an amazing, underrated, short-lived band this was. It's unfortunate that they didn't last that long because these guys are amazing. Live in Japan, 73. Live in London, 74. a four CD set. Of course, you got Jeff Beck on guitar, talkbox, wow, and vocals. Tim Bogart on bass and vocals, and Carmine Appice on drums and vocals. This is so good, so good, and it's beautifully packaged. Nice hard shell booklet in there. CDs are great. They sound great, as well as this one. I think I ranked these guys top 5 band. I can't remember exactly where. Mott the Hoople. This is the Mental Train, the Island Years, 1969 to 1971. This is, again, another beautiful box set. You've got their debut, Mott the Hoople. You've got Mad Shadows. You got Wildlife, Brain Capers, the Ballads of Mott the Hoople, and It's Live and Live Only. 6 CD set on this one. And again, well packaged. Everything sounds amazing. So good. I got the Mighty Hawkwind. Dusk of Time, 1969 to 2021. This took a moment to... the music is so unique. It took a moment to get into. But you've got another 6 CD set here. From 69 to 73. on CD1. CD2 is 72 to 75. CD3 is 76 to 79. CD4 is 79 to 82. CD5 is 82 to 92. And CD6 is 93 to 2001. You got some single versions on this one. You got some live tracks on some of these, some mono versions, all kinds of different cool stuff. There's the track list there. Again, I love the cover. I love the packaging on this one. It's so good. Excuse me. One of my all-time favorites is the remastered version of Jailbreak and Johnny the Fox by the amazing Thin Lizzy. This one is so good. This one is so good. You've got the original mix of Jailbreak, the new stereo mix of Jailbreak, which sounds, you could hear so much that you couldn't hear in the mono mix. It's remarkable how they brought that out. You've got Johnny the Fox original mix, and the same thing with new stereo mix of Johnny the Fox. You can hear stuff that you couldn't hear on the original. And then you've got some outtakes of Jailbreak on CD3, BBC Sessions, March 9th, 1976. CD4 is Johnny the Fox outtakes, which are both have some cool stuff on there. BBC Sessions, October 11th, 1976. And CD5 is an amazing live performance in Cleveland in 1976. Plus there's a Blu-ray on here. Jailbreak Atmos Mix, Jailbreak New Stereo Mix, Johnny the Fox Atmos Mix, and Johnny the Fox New Stereo Mix by the mighty Thin Lizzy. This is close to one of my favorites, for sure. Close to one of my favorites. As well as this one. This is Humble Pie, the AM box set, AM Records box set. I've got a fair amount of these on vinyl, but it's so nice. The CD is brighter and clearer, and of course easier to work with sometimes. But you've got Humble Pie, Rock On, Performance, Rock in the Fillmore, one of the best live albums out there in that era. Smokin', Eat It, Thunderbox. That was my introduction to Humble Pie. Just staring at that front cover and discovering what's inside the cover when you pull out the sleeve, and this woman sitting on the toilet. You don't see that stuff when you're a 13, 14-year-old kid. But I loved it ever since, and I love that album ever since, and I have a decent copy of it. But I'm so happy to have the remastered version of it. And then you have Street Rats, and then Disc 8 is bonus tracks. Wow. Steve Marriott was one of the greatest performers out there. Some fine music on this one. Some fine music on this box set. As well as this one here. This is Young Shakespeare. This is an acoustic performance of the mighty Neil Young, of most of his hits. Tell Me Why, Old Man, The Needle and the Damage Done, Ohio, Dance, 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 Cowgirl in the Sand, A Man Needs a Maid, Heart of Gold medley. Side 2 is Journey Through the Past, Don't Let It Bring You Down, Helpless, Down by the River, and Sugar Mountain. Some remarkable performances on this. Beautifully done and beautifully packaged set as well. And the vinyl sounds brilliant. It sounds so good. So good. I've got a bunch of Black Sabbath box sets, but this is the Super Deluxe Volume 4. This was a must-have when it came out. This is heavy as anything as well, because you got 5 albums in this one of nothing but fantastic stuff from the amazing Black Sabbath. You got the original album, 2001 remastered, and then you got outtakes, new mixes, alternative takes, false starts, and studio dialogue. That's all on LP2. 3 is alternative takes, false starts, and studio dialogue continued. And then LP4 is live in the UK, 1973, and LP5 was live in the UK, continued. So some amazing outtakes, some amazing live stuff, and of course the original remarkable album of Volume 4. This is again so happy to have this one in my collection. It's so good. I could have chosen. I'm gonna save that one till last, I think. This is another favorite of mine. This is The Pretty Things. This is a great album. I will have to open up this one to see all the tracks. You've got the vinyl in here. Okay. And you've got Resurrection, FF Sorrow. There's The Pretty Things there. And then there's three 7-inch singles, 4 7-inch singles in here too. Loneliest Person, Barren Saturday Night, Talk About the Good Times, Walking Through My Dreams by The Pretty Things. The Pretty Things, Defecating Gray and Mr. Evasion, and then Private Sorrow and Balloon Burning. This is I don't know. What can I say about this one? The Pretty Things were so good. They were so good. And I'm again really happy to have this in my collection. And I kept the hype sticker on here too. So this is the 50th anniversary vinyl box set. Mono stereo LPs, and then 2 LP Resurrection live at Abbey Road, 1998 anniversary recording, individual signed inserts, and then copies of 4 7-inch singles. Yeah, beautifully packaged, beautifully done by the mighty Pretty Things, SF Sorrow. And then finally, I could have shown Revolver on this one as well, but this was always a favorite of mine. But once watching the documentary of Let It Be, it became definitely one of my favorite albums by the Beatles. Just how that documentary was so revealing, how they built songs, how they came up with ideas. Of course, they were at the end when they did all this stuff, but the magic of the Beatles. And I tell you, I haven't listened to this much since I've had it, but I mean, in a long time. When I first got it, I played the heck out of it. But you've got the new mix of the original album, which sounds... LP2 is Get Back, Apple Sessions. Again, all this stuff was on that amazing documentary. LP3 is Get Back, Rehearsals and Apple Jams. LP4, Get Back, 1969 Glenn John Mixes. And Let It Be EP. Yeah. I've got to spin this one again. One of my favorites. I love the Revolver 1, 2. Revolver being one of my top 3 albums and they go 1 or 2 or 3. But this was a remarkable box set. So good. So there you have it, guys. There's some of my favorite box sets. I know I went through these pretty quickly, but to go through these individually would take up, there'd be an hour video or longer. But hope you enjoyed. Tell me some of your favorite box sets. And if you don't have these ones, definitely look at them and pick them up for sure. Have yourself a great rest of the day. I love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.